This conference will now be recorded.
Last class, we started reporting. What is a report? Representation of a data in a desired or a required format is called report. There are 4 types of reports available in Salesforce. Number 1, tabular. Number 2, summary. Number 3, matrix. Number 4, joined. What is a tabular report? It's a basic report of rows and columns. It's a basic report where no grouping is allowed, where you can't attach any graph or a chart, right? You cannot. It's just a basic report. Tabular report supports bucketing a field. You get only grand total, right? There is no grouping, right? Next, we have seen summary report. What is a summary report? Whenever you're performing a grouping at a row level, reports that allow grouping at a row level is called summary report. What is a grouping? Grouping is nothing but combining one or more field together. So I want to combine the cities, group by cities. All the Hyderabad will be clubbed together or summed together into one line called Hyderabad. Group by cities, group by deal type, group by probability, group by stages, group by lead source. I want to know how many people came from referral. So you will group by lead source. You can have max 3 level of grouping. Grouping is allowed, but up to only 3. After 3, grouping is not allowed. If you do grouping, if you add grouping, then only you can activate the graph. The charts get activated, right? The charts get activated, right? We have seen that there are 6 types of charts available. There is nothing on the screen. Still, you have the login.salesforce.com. I'm just trying to revise and call out the point that you discussed yesterday, because this is one of the important topic in interview they will ask you. So that's the reason I'm once again revising, right? We have seen charts. There are 6 type of charts available in Salesforce. What are those? Bar chart. Next, right? What are the next?
Line chart,
Bar chart, line chart, scatter chart, donut chart,
Funnel
right?
chart,
Pie chart, funnel chart.
funnel.
There are
Funnel
6 type of charts available. We cannot draw all the data in all type of charts. Whenever it's a single value can be plotted in all the graph, especially funnel, pie, right, and donut. Only single value. When I say single value, x-axis 1, y-axis 1. In the x-axis, I will have cities. In the y-axis, I will have revenue. In the x-axis, I will have cities. In the y-axis, I can have count. Total number of opportunities by city. Hyderabad 42, Chennai 51, something like this. Or Hyderabad 10 lakh 40,000, Chennai 42 lakh 37,000. Single value, X single, Y single. Whenever you want to plot multiple values, then we choose either a bar chart or a line chart or a scatter chart, where in x-axis it will be one value, but whereas y-axis will have more than one value. Like city. In x-axis, I will have city. Hyderabad, Chennai, Mumbai, right? In the y-axis, I will have 3 values. What are those? What is the total count? What is the total revenue? What is the maximum size? What is the minimum size? What is the average? See? We can create complex graphs using Salesforce, which we'll be seeing today, right? Which we'll be observing and seeing today. This is exactly what we did yesterday, right? We have seen that we can export a graph. We cannot export a graph. Whenever we export, we can export only the details, right? Graph can be exported only by right-clicking on it, click on copy, and then you can paste it in your wherever you want, or else you have to take a screenshot. That's the only way, right? Now, let's proceed forward. Anybody has any questions? I told you I'll give you some time today to go ahead and ask doubts. Rupam @of115.com. Yes, tell me.
We cannot save those charts, right? Can we?
No, we cannot.
No. Mhm. Okay.
It's only for visibility purposes. That's it. When you download the reports, when you export a report, charts doesn't get exported.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Next. If somebody is coming up with how to share this report with a user, we will see today. After I develop the report, I want to share with certain set of groups only. Right? I want only managers to be able to access. I want only certain people to be able to access this report. I don't want everyone to access this report. How can I share this report with 20 people? All these things we'll see today, right? So restrict your question only to the creation of reports or the development of reports. Yes. Any questions?
Rupam, we see here standard reports available.
Correct.
Same thing is available in the live environment also, or it is different?
In the live environment, no, you have to create reports. All these reports called standard reports and everything are available only in the dummy environment for you to have a look and feel. In the real-time paid environment, it will be completely blank and it is you who have to create the report as per the business requirement.
Okay.
Next, any other questions? Any other questions? Okay, fine then. Once again, I will
Not from
start
the
from
coding
the.
itself we have to create.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
We need to coding.
I didn't understand. We need to code what?
For creating reports in real time.
Sometimes we do some reports in Visualforce pages. When we do some reports in the Visualforce pages, we do code. We can create a report using Visualforce pages also.
Okay.
But that is rarely. It's not. This is the standard way to create a report, and almost everything will be covered.
Okay.
Right? Perfect. Any other questions? Anybody has any other questions before I start? Okay, let me go ahead and do it from the scratch. You go to the Classic, right? Currently, I'm in Classic. I'll come to the Lightning environment. Don't worry about it. I will show you how it works in Lightning also, right? Actually, it's good in Lightning. So we'll come there. I click on New Report. System will ask you what report you want to create. You want to create a case report. You want to create an accounts and contact report. Why I'm choosing opportunity? Because in the opportunity, I have a revenue figure. There is an amount. In accounts, contacts, leads, I don't have amounts. In campaign, I can have count, number of people participating. That is one of the reasons that why I'm taking opportunity so that I can show you with a revenue figure. So I click on create, right? I get a report builder tool. If you remember that, the report builder tool area is divided into 3 pieces, right? Field area, preview area, conditional or filter area. I click on remove all, yes. And then I start dragging and dropping whatever I need. Account name, right? Then city. CITY, billing city, where they belongs to. Then I go ahead and I say OPP name, opportunity name. Then I will say what stages, which stage they are in. I'll drag the stage. Then I will go ahead and I'll look for source. From where did they came? Word of mouth, external reference, partner reference, phone call, right? And then finally I will say amount. Here in the filter area, it's saying current quarter. I will take all time. I get my report, and which is by default called as tabular report. This is the default report called as tabular report. Perfect. As you know that we can group we can bucket a field. We can bucket any field. For example, yesterday we were bucketing the cities, international and national. Hyderabad, Mumbai were national and everything was international. Similarly, we were bucketing amount. So I go ahead and again I say bucket. What is that? Deal type. I was saying anything less than 50,000. We call them a small deal. Next, 50,000 to 2 lakhs. We call them as big deal. 2 lakhs to 10 lakhs. 2 lakhs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2 lakhs to 10 lakhs. We call them as large deal. Anything 10 lakhs and above, we will call that super large deal. And I click on OK. System goes in buckets. Large deal, small deal, any super large deal, I don't see. Right? You can go ahead and you can arrange by amount, descending, ascending. I can say descending. I have only large deal. There is nothing called super large deal. Not a single super large deal in my system. Not a single which is more than 10 lakhs. Right? This is called tabular report. Basic report. Now I change from tabular to summary. As simple as that. The graph is disabled. You can see that. The graph gets activated only when you group. What do you want to group? I want to group by city. I can drag and drop from here. Right now the system has combined by city. Only by city. Chicago, there are 5. These are the 5. Show me the total. Click on summarize. Say sum. Apply. Sum. How much collection from each city is showing? Hyderabad total collection 80,000, only one deal. Right? Mumbai total collection, right? Total collection 21 lakhs, 11,000 something, 109. And these are all the deals that you have in Mumbai. Mostly I see that it's Bollywood. Now, in that, I want to classify by deal type, or I want to see by stage. You see, need analysis, 2 are there, right? So I want to group by second level of grouping I want to perform. Second level of grouping I want to perform. So I can say that by deal type. In each city, further I'm splitting with deal type. Inside the deal type, I'm further splitting with stages. Total 3 level of grouping is done. Total 3 level of grouping is done. And you see that your complete data gets split into 3 level of groupings. I click on save. I give a name, right? I'll say OPP underscore SUM2, summary 2. Where do you want to save? If you remember, yesterday we created a folder called as sales report 99. I select that. I click on save. The report gets dumped in that location. If you want to add a chart, you can add a chart. Click on add chart. Right? Whenever there's a multiple data, we can use with a graph. Now you see that group by, right? Group by deal type. City, I'll say additional value, right? Currently, I have only sum of amount. And you see that how the graph is coming up. How the graph is coming up. Record count. See? Rupam, how to read this graph? I will say second axis. I'm trying to make a complex report first. Keep watching. Amount. Do you want to summarize more? Yes. I want to see what is the average deal. Apply. Click on add graph. I take bar graph. I'm able to see sum of amount. I plot, and here I say, right, show me the average. Or here I say record count, right? I say add column, all right? Whenever you don't group, you don't get the second axis. There are two ways to handle this. Either, right, either you go by, right, here called as group by billing city, plot additional value, right? Use group by deal type. Here I say sum of the amount, right? Now, this is a simple one. Let me first show you a simple. I can see, right, by city, small deal, large deal, by city. It's not revenue. How many big deals are there? How many, from where I'm getting large deal more? If you want to understand this, let's go ahead. Let's put it at the bottom, right? Show me enable Hoover, right? I'm just showing you the values there. Perfect. Now I click on OK. Keep watching first, then I'll make it. I click on run report. I say extra large, let it be. Now perfect. Here, these are not total revenue. In each city, what is the collection from deals? You can see that in Mumbai, small deal is this much, big deal, and this is the large deal. The orange is the large. So most of the large deal are coming from where? New York, followed by Mumbai, followed by Chicago, followed by Burlington, and finally Portland. From these cities only we are getting large deal, big offers. Whereas remaining cities, we have only small and medium, right? This is how it's looking. Now let me go ahead and I say edit. Only administrator or the report managers will have an edit, right? First, let me do some cosmetic. I want a background color. You can choose the background, top to bottom, left to right, diagonal. I will say diagonal. Towards the right side, I will have Telangana Rashtriya Samiti pink. And towards the another diagonal opposite side, I will have TDP, Telugu Desam Party yellow. Both the Telugu states, I will give a background color, and automatically system gives a background color. So that you can do it for all the graphs. Yes, you can. You can give a background color and you can choose the color, what color shades you want behind, so that your graph or your chart looks attractive. Right? First thing I started with. Now, I go ahead and I click on edit chart. That's a cosmetic part. Right? Now, keep watching. There are two ways to plot multiple values. One by grouping, one by additional chart. Plot additional value, right? Suddenly you get an amount. Now, right, go ahead and see, right, what is this? Let us put it, I say second axis. Both are revenues now. Keep watching. I click on run. Now my graph has been a little bit more precise. What is this line is showing? Sum of the amount, total amount. So I'm showing two values here. What is the total collection of New York? If somebody asks me, Rupam, yep, I know that the large deal is here, right? 3 lakhs or 30 lakhs 75,000, and your small deal or right a big deal is right. What is that? Okay, here it's 30 lakhs 75,000, and sum of total large deal and total big deal is 3 lakhs 65,000. Right now, I want to know the total. Tell me what is the total collection. Here is the total collection. Here is the total sum. Total 34 lakhs. 34 lakhs is split into two. Large, big. For Mumbai. Rupam, what is the total collection? Here it is. Total collection of Mumbai is, right, 21 lakh 11,109. Out of that, large deal is 18 lakhs, right? Small deal is 1 lakh 97,000. Sorry, medium, what is that? Big deal is this much. And small deal is 45,000. If you sum these three, green plus orange plus purple, you get the sum here. So total, how many values I'm showing here? More than one. Total 4 values I'm displaying on the graph. 4. Right? If you talk about value type, 2 values I'm showing. Sum, total value, and split value of deal type. Each deal, how much amount? And what is the final amount? The line is showing the final amount. You see Austin? Austin collection 85,000 and 1,35,000. 85 plus 1,35,000 equals to 2,20,000. Go and sum and check. Green plus orange is this blue line. Everybody is able to understand what I'm doing? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, Rupam.
See, there are so many types of complex charts can be made. Like this, you need to explore this out. In real time, we need this all. You need to understand these, right? I want to run the report. Now, it will refresh the data from the system. I want to go ahead and schedule for future run. Here is the option. End user can schedule a report. Rupam, I don't want to log into Salesforce every day. I want this report to be automatically available to my email address, right? So you can see daily, you can see weekly, every day. What time? You have a time slot, 12 a.m. Now you have only 3 time slots, and real time you'll have a full time slots. See, for 1 month, I want daily this report to come to me. Automatically system will send it daily at 12 a.m. You don't need any human being to go ahead and pull it. I want weekly. Which days? I want on every Monday, every Wednesday and Friday. Weekly 3 days. Okay. Starting from 27th, right? Ending on next month 27th. You can go ahead and you can take next year, 10 years. See, I want monthly. Monthly when? On the first day of every month, on the first day, on the 14th day, or on the first Saturday. I want on every fourth Sunday, fourth Friday of every month, or last Friday of every month, whichever is the last Friday of the month. Send me this report. System will go ahead and will send the report. See, only to me or me to others. You can. We have created a group. If you remember, we have created a users. So system is going to find the group and users. Find, write the group name, Hyderabad Cricket Club. Automatically, this will be sent to a group, to a user. You can search. I want to send it only to me. You can, when I say you, it is the end user can schedule a report through here. Where? Under run report, you have a schedule report. Hide details. It will remove all the data and it will show only the summary. Show details. It will show the groupings as well as it will show the data. Next, customize will open the report builder. Save. If you have made any changes, if you are the report manager, it will save. Save as. It will save a copy. Save will impact everyone. You make a save. This report will be run by 20 people. All 20 will be impacted. That means this color will be visible to all 20. Save as. You can download a local copy at your drive. Local copy at your drive. Delete. It's available only to the admin and report managers. Printable view, right? It will download, right? Exactly the same way that it's here. Not this graph. Graph never get downloaded. You have to right click, you have to copy the image. That's the only option. Printable view. Don't think that it'll open another window. It'll open a Excel file. That's a printable view. Export details. You can export them. Subscribe. Hey, I don't want this report to be sent. But warn me whenever the record count or the sum of the amount equals to, let's say that sum of the amount equals to 75 lakh. You can give multiple conditions. Whenever the record count is more than something, send me a daily update. Send me the update in mobile. Post in a chatter. Send me an email notification. Execute an Apex program. Custom action will come there. What is the difference between subscribe and schedule? Subscribe will give an alert, only alert, whereas schedule will give you the report. Here you will get an alert preview. See that the condition is OPP sum 2 has been met. Active concurrent, right? Let's say that it's just a preview. The total aggregate count is equal to, let's say, 50,000. Whenever a condition is met, every day at this time, daily, weekly, every Monday, daily, weekdays, every weekday, you can go ahead and you can tell system to send a notification. One alert will be sent. Cancel. I'm not doing it. That is called subscribe. I have explained you all the buttons here. I click on customize. I go to my summary one, right? This is called summary. I'm still revising the yesterday's class. Now, right, I change from summary to tabular. Back. I'm in tabular. I change from tabular to matrix. write down. Start writing first. Matrix report. Matrix report. Write down reports that allow grouping at row and column level. Reports that allow grouping at row and column level. Reports that allow grouping at both row and column level to form a summary grid. To form a summary grid is called matrix report. Is called matrix report. Is called matrix report. Keep writing the properties of matrix report. Keep writing the properties of matrix report. Number 1, maximum 4 grouping allowed. 2 at column, 2 at rows. Maximum 4 grouping is allowed. 2 at column level, 2 at row level. Now you can have a grouping at both. You can see drag and drop is available in 2 places. Maximum 2 level of grouping allowed. Sorry, total maximum 4 level of grouping allowed. 2 at row level, 2 at column level. 2 plus 2, 4. Next, summary grid formation happens and the data is pushed towards the right side. Summary of grid formation happens, or a grid formation happens, and the data is pushed towards the right side. And the data is pushed towards the right side. Next.
Can you repeat summary of?
Summary grid appears and the data is pushed towards the right side. Next, complex report type. Next, bucketing charts allowed. Bucketing charts allowed. Next, subtotal, total, grand total. Subtotal, total, grand total is available. Now, let's go ahead. Before I come to matrix, to make your life more simple, I'm going back to the tabular. Once again, I'll classify this field. I'll bucket the city field into international and national. I will say new bucket, NATIONL national. One bucket I created. I click on new bucket, INTERNATIONL international. Second bucket. Now I come to the values, right? I click on search values, right? I click on search, system give me all the values, right? Chicago, Lawrence, Mountain, New York, Paris, Portland, Tucson. I'm moving it to international. Hyderabad, Mumbai. I'm moving it to national. I click on OK. One new classification, okay, I will say city type. City type. I click on OK. A new classification got created called as city type, national and international. Now I change to matrix report. What is a matrix report? Where the grouping is allowed at both the level. At row and column, the grouping is allowed. So you can see that the grouping is allowed at 2 levels. Here on the column level, I put city type. I'll have 2. City type. National, don't worry, when we run it, you'll be able to see it. City type, national and international. Right? You can see that this is the grid and the data is white. Wherever you see white space on the top after the grand total, that is the data. Here, I will go ahead and I will pull by lead source. How many walk-in, how many phone inquiry, how many word of mouth, how many by partner, how many by trade show, complete. Right? Then, right, keep watching. Right, we'll come there. Now, again, here, I want to split by deal type. In national, how many big deal, how many small deal? In international, how many big deal, how many small deal? See, as soon as I do 2 levels of grouping, gone in the column 2. Inside the lead source, I want to know by stages. Which at what stage? Total 4 levels of grouping I did. I click on save as. I give a name OPP underscore matrix matrix. Where do you want to save? I want to save in my sales report. Okay. Right. What data? All time. Don't trust this. Here you see only international. There is no national. But when you click on run, immediately you'll see national also. The data is pushed towards the right side. Can you see this white field called account name and billing city? This is the data. Here you have, right, stages. For example, right, hide. Okay, let us hide the data. See the data on the right side after the total is gone. If I say show details, you'll see that the data will be available, account name and billing city. And this is the data, first data. Let's understand what is this report. In the column, I have international, national. In the national, small deal, big deal, large deal. Small deal, big deal, large deal. See, in national split. Then by lead stages, by lead source. Nothing, that means walk-in. In walk-in, how many in prospecting status? Only 1. How many need analysis? Only 1. Decision maker, 0. Remaining 0, 0, right? 2. Negotiation and review. Lead sources walk-in. Under that, in negotiation and review, I have 2 records. Total collection is 3,95,000. Out of that, right, you can see that for the national, it's 2. For international 2. For national, nothing. Which are the 2? One is big deal, one is large deal. So you can see that one big, one large. Next by web, next by phone web query, next by word of mouth, next by employee referral. See, total 8 are there. Out of that, in external referral, right, in a close and one state, we have total 60. 6. Which are those 6? 2 2 large deal, 4. What is the 4? This column straight up, big deal, large deal. Okay, sorry. So let's come here. 2 big deal, 2 big deal, and 1 and 4 large deal. 2,10,000 plus 12,35,000. If you sum it, you'll get 14,45,000. Total 6. Which are those 2 big deal? These are those 2 big deal. This is the data. Which are those 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 3,50,000, 4,40,000, 2,10,000, 2,35,000 equals to 12,35,000. Go and sum it. 12,35,000. So you have to, it's a complex report. See, I don't want to see the data, hide the data, hide details. Show me only the summary. Wow, this is what in the business will be interested. Total 13, total 31 international and 6 national deals are there. Out of that, 12 are large deal, 13 are big deal, 6 are small deal. Here, 1 small, 2 large, sorry, 2 big, 3 large. Total collection. From large, how much is the collection? From big deal, what is the collection? 2,77,000. Total collection. Total collection. Right? Total collection. 21,91,000. Total collection. 57,60,000. See, I'm able to see the complete split. Right? Here 2 level, there 2 level. International, national. Inside that big, small, big, large, small, big, large. And the total. And here the total. Subtotal, subtotal. Right? There by web, by phone inquiry, only to prospecting status, proposal and price quote status. You need to understand this, guys. You need to definitely go ahead and understand these graphs by looking at it, right? This is called matrix report. Everybody is able to understand. I know that this is quite complex. You need to relook on it. Everybody is able to understand, yes or no, how to read the graph. Yes. Able to understand, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Rupam.
You need to look on it. Precisely straightforward look here. Here, 2 levels on the row. On the column also 2 level. International, right? City type, deal type. Here, by source, by stage. System is giving you complete information. Now I click on customize. Now I click on add chart. Let me take a bar chart that is quite simple for you to understand. I can say plot additional value, right? I can say plot additional value because I have taken only sum. If you put an average, then you'll have multiple values coming up. I can group by stages. See, same thing, how the lines are coming up. By lead source. No, I will say by city type. How many international, how many national? On that, right? See, by city type. By stages, by deal type. Use second axis. Oh. Your graphs are changing as per your need, right? Your graphs are changing, sum of the amount. Okay, let me cancel it. Let me come to my right amount field here. I click on summarize. I will take the average also, minimum and maximum also. I supply. The graph became, or the summary became more complex, where multiple values are being displayed. In such cases, I need a graph. I select a bar graph. You have seen sum of amount, average, largest, smallest. I will say sum of the amount. Plot additional value. What do you want? I want the average. Plot additional value. What do you want? I want the largest. Here, group by, right? Group by city type. Now you see how the graph is coming up. Let's understand this graph, right?
Rupam,
Lead
I have one
source.
query. Sorry to disturb you.
Yes. Go ahead.
Here we have multiple group by, right? So we can save different charts for different types, like
No,
city type.
you cannot have more than one chart in a graph.
Okay. So if you
So if
want
you
another
copy the
one,
report, create a different chart, copy the report, different chart,
okay,
right?
got it.
Perfect. Use second axis, right? I will say average amount, or I can say, right? Okay, let's see. Let's look on it. Okay, right? Sum of the amount, right? And I click on don't trust this chart. I told you, click on run report. There you're only seeing green. Now you see that green and orange. By this graph, I can see that, okay, I can see web, phone inquiry, and walk-in are very prominent in in national. In national, I don't have employer reference, I don't have partners, I don't have public relationship. I'll say large. Let me show you more. Now you see what you can find out with this graph. First thing, right? In national, web inquiry, phone, and walking are only three prominent. There is no word of mouth, there is no referrals, there is no relationships deal. But international, you see that the most prominent is referral, followed by partner, followed by walk-in. Walk-in is popular in both national and international. Dash means walk-in, nothing, right? I see that the average amount, the highest amount is phone inquiry. The average, the highest, this line is showing average. This line is showing average amount. City average, sorry, not city average. It's showing you in each, right, source average, right? It's not showing the value because I have to click on edit chart. I have to go to my formatting. I have to say enable hover, show x-axis value. If I say it's all getting right, overlapping with each other. Legend position, I'll say bottom so that the graph became big. I click on OK. Now you see, click on run report. That was a preview. Now you see, right? Average amount, highest average amount is through phone inquiry. The deals which come through phone inquiry, they have the highest average. Lowest average is purchase list. Orange is national, green is international. Multiple graphs, multiple values can be plotted together. Again and again, I'm trying to show you the same thing. Right? Customize. You can add different types of graphs. You can't plot all the values here. Right? If I take donut and funnel, only 2 values. Multiple values can be plotted only here. Right? Multiple values can be plotted only here. I will select, right? Here I will say that bracket count of the record. Here I will say city type. 2 values only will, right? City type. Let's say that deal type, large deal, small deal, big deal. Total how many count, right? Here I take sum, right? And then I can go ahead. What is the largest deal? What is the average deal? Depending on your requirement, you can form a stack graph. Stack, right? Stacked one above the other. Plot additional value. What do you want to stack? Sum of the amount, average amount, right? So click on OK. Run this graph and see, guys. You need to do a lot of activities to find this. See, stack graph. By deal type. Large deal. Who is contributing more large deal to your company? International. Green. Everywhere international is leading. See, national is only this much large deal. Total in the large deal, what is the size of national and international? Total in the big deal, how much I'm getting from international, how much I'm getting for international. In small deal, see, these are called stack graph. By this, I can understand that my international deals are rocking. Guys, able to understand? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? I'm trying my level best to show you different format of graph, same graph, but in a different values. I don't want to plot additional. Stack a graph, right? Stack a graph. Group by city stages, right? Now you see, okay. I click on run report. Large deal. What is my composition of my large deal? Most of my large deal are getting closed. Total this much closing in the large deal. Next, in a proposal and price, in a quotation stage. Next, in a need analysis stage. See, most of the deals are getting closed. Big deal also getting closed. See, each color is giving each stages, and this is called stack graph. By this, you understand that in a large deal, in a single value, what is the contribution of other value? Large deal is a single value. Total large deal is this. On that, I'm splitting into stages. Which stage is how much contributing? These are called stack graph. You can create a stack graph. In real time, these are used. That's the reason I'm trying to show you multiple graphs so that you understand. Clear? Along with the summary. See these numbers? You might go mad. Show details. It will still make you mad now. Now it will come with the data. The data is towards the right side after the grand total. right? So all the data is in gray, all the whites are summary. Such a big report. So you can create a good amount of reports using Salesforce report functionality. A good amount of report can be created. Reports, right? You can save a copy, save as. You can save in your local folder. I will say copy, SUM summary. Oh no, matrix, OPP. Save. Right? Save. By the way, click Save Hierarchical Level to save the report at this drill down level. You can go ahead, you can set the report of hierarchy level. There is no hierarchy level, right? Based on hierarchy you create. Roles we have created, no, based on that role. At this level, I want to see. At manager level, I want to see. Then we use that, right? We can do that also with just sharing. So we created a report. We have seen tabular report, summary report, matrix report. I'm opening the tabular again. This is the tabular, basic report. I click on customize. Yesterday's tabular I'm opening. Right? Now the next report, okay, before I go to the next report, anybody has a doubt in the matrix? Any questions on matrix? Report that allows grouping at row level and column level, 2 at row, 2 at column. Anybody has any questions?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, here matrix means rows to columns, columns to rows, sir. Finally, we can
Correct.
identify like that.
Correct. In summary, only rows, no columns.
Okay, sir.
Right? The diagram shows that. You can see that. In matrix, there's a line at row level, column level. Whereas in summary, the line is at only row level. In joined also row level. See? Right? The icon clearly shows. Yes. Anybody has any other questions?
Okay. Okay.
Anybody has any other questions?
Hi, sir. In the matrix, see all gathered data, we will see a right hand side, right?
Right. All the data moves toward the right hand side. The grid, the summary grid appears on the left. Which system creates?
Or can we move that to left hand side as like
No, we cannot move the positions.
okay.
In Lightning, it will come top and bottom, up and down.
Okay, sir.
In the top, we will have the grid, and the bottom will have the data. In Lightning, it's up and down. Here it is left and right. Left is the matrix, right is the data. Perfect.
Okay.
Any other questions? Now, write down joint report. Joint report. Put a heading called as joint report. Report created from one or more object. Report created from one or more object. Not one or more object. Report created from more than one object. Report created from more than one object is called joint report. Is called joined report. Now write down the properties of joined report. Number one. Number one. Number one. Grouping. Number one. Grouping allowed at row level only. First point. Next. Next. Maximum of 3 levels of grouping allowed. Maximum of 3 levels of grouping allowed. Maximum of 3 levels of grouping allowed. Next, only common field across the object can be grouped. Only common field across the object can be grouped. Perfect. Now let's understand.
Can you please repeat?
Only common field across the groups. Only common field across the object can be placed in the grouping. Only common field across the object can be placed in the grouping, can be grouped. Only common field across the objects can be grouped. Right? Perfect. Now let's understand. This is an opportunity report. I'm taking the billing out. I'm taking the source out. I'm taking the stages out. I'm taking everything out. I change to joined. Remember that. Now I say amount. I have only 3 things. Account name, opportunity name, and the amount. Account name Infosys. Infosys Bhanumati SFDC course, 80,000. Automatically add report type buttons enables. What is a joint report? I want to join opportunity with cases, with orders, with invoices. Wow. I want opportunity. Along with that, I want to see cases also. Another table. I will say add report type. What type of reports you want? I want customer support. I want cases. Click OK. New report type will get added. A new block will get added. That blue block, green block. Whatever you want, keep it. Whatever you don't want, remove it. You'll have an option called as remove. Age, remove. Open or closed, remove. I keep, see, 2 blocks. Account name, subject, closed. Check means closed, uncheck means not closed. Next, I want to add order also. Add. Right? I can go ahead and click on contracts and orders. I will say orders. I will say okay. There we go. Do you want order number? No. Remove. Status? No. Remove. Order date? No. Remove. Order type? No. Remove. Created date? No. Remove. No. Remove. See, opportunity field, case field, and then you get an order field. Order information. You want order ID. Okay, let's place an order ID. Or order number. Drag and drop back. or an order name, whatever field you want. Order name, not there. Blank order name, remove. Then you can take anything, right? Contract number, okay. All the fields from order, you can pick it up, whatever you want. See? Status, activated or status. See? Activated status. You can arrange them the way you want. Now you see that there are 3 blocks: orange block, green block, opportunity block. Like this, you can add whatever the report types you want. Immediately somebody will ask, Rupam, how many report types such we can add? I told you this. How many question is the evergreen question? Everywhere you can put ever. How many charts? How many column? How many rows? Every line that I speak, you can ask me how many. How many is the evergreen question? All how many's, you will find it out. How many groups are allowed in joint reports? I can add one more. Any quotations? Yes. Show me the quote. One more will get added. Purple. See? Quote owner? No. Remove. Quote status? Syncing? No. Remove. Quote discount? Quote subtotal? Quote total? Remove. Expiry date? Remove. Opportunity status? See? This is the quotation. 4 tables I've joined. You can give each table name. You can click here and you can say that. What is that? OPPOR, right? All opportunities. No, I don't want all opportunities. I want only 15,000 and greater. Then in the filter area, you get everything. Block 1, block 2, block 3, block 1. Here you can add a filter. See? Add filter. What is that? Amount. Greater than 15,000 or 25,000. Okay. So I will not say all opportunity. All opportunity above 25K. Similarly, you can do a filter for cases also. Case filter is there. See, case block 2. No, you can say all last 6 months cases only. Let's assume you can give a label like this. Like this, you can give a label. Now, these are not joined. Here it says United Oil. Here it says United Oil. Here it says Bollywood. You see that there's a one line which is joining. Now, without joining, let me save this first. Save as OBP underscore joined. Where do you want to save? I want to save in sales report. Save. I click on run report. See, individual reports are coming up. Opportunity 1 block, case 1 block, order 1 block. Here it says Infosys. Here it says Bollywood. Here it says Bollywood. Then there, I don't know what to join. They are not joined. They're not connected to each other. To connect, I can click on customize. Only common, whichever is common across. See, or if I go to the top, there's a black called as common. Common. Common is account. common across this is the common is account name, whichever is common. See, only account owner is common. Let me do one thing. Let me remove one of the block. I'm removing the quotation. Remove. Now, right, I can go ahead and I can drop account name as a common. In all of them, account name is there. Yeah. Click on save. In all of them, there is a common is account name everywhere. So you can drag and drop. Right. Account name, account name, account name. You can go ahead and you can say summarize this field. Currently, this is not available because let us run one time and come back. Now I click on customize because the cache memory, it's blocking it. Right? Still, I don't see in account general. Now you see account name. See, you can drag. Automatically, all these three blocks are connected by the name. You can have maximum 3 levels of grouping. Currently, I group account name, save, run. You'll be able to understand now. There we go. Account name, no name. Okay, account name Bollywood. How many opportunities are there? 5. How many cases are there? 1. How many orders are there? 1. 5 opportunities, 1 case, and 1 order. See, in the last 6 months, there's a 1 case, and that was closed. Yes, there's a checkbox. Any order placed by Bollywood? Yes, 1 order. Any opportunity? Yes, 5 opportunities. Like this, the data can be read. Account name, United Oil and Gas, total 10 records, total 10 opportunities. Out of them, how many cases? 7. Out of 7, 2 are still open. See how I'm reading the data? You can go ahead and say that hide the details and show me only the summary. Then system will show you only the summary. See? Account name Bollywood. Total 5 deals are there. Total 1 case, 1 order. Everywhere. Total I have 35 opportunities, 30 cases, 1 order only. From different tables, I can get the different data. I can connect them if they have some common fields. If there is no common field, you can't connect them. Guys, able to understand what is a joint report? Getting data from more than one table is called joint report. With a joint report, can I form a graph? Yes. Customize. Customize. Add graph. See, I will say multiple values will take. Account name, right? Plot additional values. I want last, everything, all the 3 values can be taken. Okay. Here, I will say last 6 all opportunities. Here I will say orders. Then I will say cases. See, multiple values I'm plotting. In a single value, I can see how many order, how many cases, and everything. Go to the formatting, enable hover, legend positions towards the bottom, right? Show access values. Click OK. Click on preview. or click on run. Now you see. For each account, I have three. For Volio, there are 3 lines. Total number of opportunities 5, total number of orders 1, total number of cases 1. Blue will represent opportunity, green represents order, and orange represents cases. You can see which account has how many orders, how many cases, how many cases, how many opportunities. Everything can be seen in a single graph. Joined report cannot be scheduled. So that there is no schedule option. Joined report cannot be scheduled. Write down one of the point. Joined reports cannot be scheduled. Guys, I know this is getting quite difficult for you, but unless and until you do the practice, you will not get an hand-on to understand. So we have seen all the 4 types of report: tabular, summary, matrix, joint. Anybody has any questions?
Rupam, while scheduling, right, while scheduling the report, right? So it will take dynamic data all the time, right? Means days wise.
Yes, obviously. Otherwise, what is the meaning of scheduling then, right? If it gives you the same data of today, right? Obviously, answer is yes. Whatever at that moment, the data available, it will go ahead, it will go to the database, pull the data, run the report, creates graph, or it will take the summary and then it will send an email. So you will get it live data. If I add a new opportunity, this will be automatically part of this report. You create a new case, you create a new order, automatically you will see that the order will reflect here. Automatically. The data in the reports are dynamic. We are just creating the structure. Data is always live. Always live. Yes.
By default, it will be changed, sir. By default.
Yeah, by default, automatically live. It is not static. You create one more opportunity, immediately you'll see that the graph will go up. Automatically.
Sir, here one more doubt for me, sir.
Tell me.
Here, the in Salesforce, can we have option from report to report, sir? Hyperlink.
No,
If I
we cannot. No, not there. For that, you have to do a Visualforce development.
For that, we need to write some coding. Okay.
Coding, that's correct.
Because if I click here, the remaining physical years will become, sir. If my year data is in one report, if I click that year report, we will get physical years information like that. We'll get here, or we need to write some code.
In Lightning, it will automatically come. In Lightning, no. In Lightning, yes, you'll get it. In Classic, right, you don't get it. In Lightning, each one of them, I want to see this 4. I want to see this 10. Show me only 10. System will show the 10. Tomorrow we will see that. In Lightning, the reporting is robust. I showed you in Classic. Tomorrow I'll show you in Lightning. All these 4 reports, again I'll show you in Lightning. How to create, how to run, how the graph looks in Lightning. What is the difference between Lightning and Classic? Tomorrow we'll see.
Here we can't get a hyperlink, right, sir? Without coding.
Can't. Without coding.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, sir.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And Rupam, we'll create report for all custom objects as well.
Yes, we can create a report for all custom objects.
Okay. And for changing the template, if we want to change the template, we need to go to Visualforce.
If you want to change the structures and everything, then yes, you have
Templates.
to go to the Visualforce, correct.
Okay.
Or Lightning, any one UI development. You have to do some UI development, user interface.
Okay.
Right? Perfect. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Perfect then. We will meet again tomorrow at same time. Right? We will continue with Lightning reports. Then tomorrow we will move to dashboards, classic dashboard, Lightning dashboard. Then we will discuss about report and dashboard security.
Sir, yesterday's class record will be uploaded by today, sir.
I already done. It is the institute who have to share. I always upload
Okay,
the
sir.
report by 9 p.m. Between 7 to
Okay, sir.
9 or 7 to 10 p.m. I upload all the videos I upload.
Sir, it's
Right?
uploaded in Drive also. It's uploaded.
It's uploaded.
Yes, sir.
Fine, then
Got
see. It's
It is
already there.
already there. Yeah, it's already there.
Okay, fine then. Right. Check the drive. Always don't check the email. Go directly to the Google Drive. Go to your Google Drive. Click on Shared with Me. Inside that, you'll be able to see a folder. Click on that folder and you'll be able to see all the videos automatically coming there. It's not always the mail. Don't check your email, sir. Alert raledu. Alert will come or not come. That's a later part of the story. Sometimes you don't get alert, but the video gets uploaded. Go by the Google Drive. Go to log into your Google Drive. Towards the left side, you have Shared with Me. One option is there, one folder is there. When you click, you'll be able to see OF115 or admin, OF115 admin, something like that. Click on it
28th
and automatically, sorry?
28th June batch.
Right. So that's it for today, guys. We will meet tomorrow again at the same time, right? So have a nice and wonderful day. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you.